Jones and Keefe here on a mock draft Monday. Every Monday from now until the draft, which is 10 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes, 48 seconds, 46, 45.
Man, we are sneaking up on
seconds.
it, huh?
We are.
That's exciting.
As of Thursday, we'll be 1 week out from the NFL draft. Field Yates of ESPN going to join us at 10:30 on Thursday.
Very good.
So mark that down as we continue with our draft coverage. We'll give you a mock here in a moment. Just real quick, because you mentioned it to me off the air, and I was just reading an item from Florio about it. The video of Jordan at the UNC
what is going on there?
She's like out on the field.
Walking around on the field while the players are practicing.
Like fussing around with Bill's microphone and stuff.
What is happening? What has happened, maybe, is the better question. But that is strange. For even, like, there's a lot of Bill defenders, and there's a lot of the quote-unquote, he's living his best life.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of those guys.
Good for you, Bill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're like, what a dream. Yeah. There's a lot of those guys, and that's fine. You want her traipsing around the field? What player wives or coach wives are on the field during spring practice?
On the field in the middle of practice. Not on the sideline.
Yeah.
On the field.
That could be your future Miss Maine, by the way.
Yeah, she's
all you maniacs.
She is running for
she's in the mix.
Miss Maine.
Yep. She could be Miss Maine.
So good. The good job by Terps. So the field.
Or Mrs. Maine if Bill Belichick has his way soon.
That's a good point. Look,
she's wearing she looks like she's like going on stage at
Hey, let me get
Coachella.
Bill. Let me get Bill his microphone. Look, she's like testing the microphone. She runs it over to Bill. Wild.
Who's the coach next to him that like she walked over? He just like looked away. He's like, oh God, what am I supposed to do now with this? She's like holding him up.
Yeah.
There is, well,
very questionable.
Yeah,
highly questionable.
I would say a bit.
I'll tell you, John Lyons was at this practice. John Lyons, WEEI. You can check it out.
We flew him to Chapel Hill for this?
I don't know. WEEI.com, Odyssey app. He covered the thing firsthand.
He was at practice?
He said Jordan was there.
She sure was.
I didn't quite get the full gamut of her involvement in the practice until that video came out.
Is she an assistant coach?
I don't know.
She might be. We pull up the game day rosters, and there she is.
She legitimately
might be. Going to get him Nico Imaliava? Because apparently UNC is the favorite after Tennessee.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Bill's going to bring in the guy. That'll be fun. Bill's going to bring in the guy who is holding out for more money at the University of Tennessee that Tennessee moved on from.
Tennessee, yeah. Wouldn't practice, so they said.
Who made the joke on Friday where they're like,
Me.
I can't wait. That was
Me,
you.
yeah.
I can't wait to see Bill negotiate. He's going to bring in this guy?
Take that guy? I don't know.
Excellent. Okay.
Good value there, I guess.
Enough about Bill at UNC. Mock Draft Monday, Keefe. Everybody knows him. Our guy, Gennaro Felice.
Oh, one of the best.
At NFL.com. NFL.com.
You can't say mock draft season without Gennaro Felice.
He's got a mock draft out now at NFL.com. He has Cam Ward, 1. Abdul Carter, 2. Travis Hunter, 3.
Oh, no!
I quibble on the order, but they're both gone.
Oh, no!
Patriots are on the clock at 4. The pick is obviously Will Campbell, right?
Yeah, gotta be.
Wrong.
What?
Mason Graham
No!
at pick 4.
I don't want that.
Is there any merit to at 4, Keith? They're going to need to leave the draft with a tackle, but maybe you could get one late first round or at pick 38.
Okay.
They're going to need to leave the draft with a receiver, I would say somewhere in the first 2 days, meaning in the first 3 rounds of the draft.
Okay.
Is there any merit to at 4, because we're both big proponents of you got to take the best player that's there. Is there any merit to, well, let's just really beef up on the defensive side of the football, put a premium pick at pick number 4 out there. That's not Abdul Carter. I think we'd agree on Carter, Hunter to a degree. Somebody that's not those 2 guys, continue to beef up the defense. You put all the resources into the defense.
Did.
And we'll figure out tackle and wide receiver later on. We'll get another premium guy here, and we're going to win games on defense. Is there any merit to that approach?
No.
None?
Well, I don't think so because there are plenty of other guys available that I think can help your offense, including the offensive tackle, but there's also skill guys that could help. I don't want Mason Graham. Like, that is... You spend a lot of money on Milton Williams. You talk about resources, right? You spend a lot of it there. You also have Christian Barmore, and I think there's been positive updates on Barmore, right? Like, I think he's going to be able to play. Keon White's still on the team. I know some of these guys play at different positions, but your front, Harold Landry was added, like, just on defense. Mason Graham, I'm not saying he's going to be a bust, but I certainly don't want him with what is available. And at 4, this isn't even the, hey, you trade down to 9, because the Saints want a quarterback. You get all these extra picks. Some of the offensive players that we like are off the board, but Graham's still there. Maybe then you could talk me into it. I still wouldn't love that approach, but I hate it at 4.
So here's what he has at 24 after Mason Graham. He has the Patriots moving up and taking Kelvin Banks in a trade with the Minnesota Vikings. So to me, you would have to do the second part of that to justify taking a guy like Graham at pick 4. Like, okay, we're taking the best player. We're
Another
beefing up our defense.
who could be a guard.
And then we're going to go get a tackle at 24. I'm not sure that Banks is a tackle, but I'm okay. I'm much more okay taking the risk at 24 with a guy who we're going to start at tackle, see how it goes, and if we got to kick him inside to guard, at least we still have a player.
If we come on the air a week from Friday after round 1 of the draft and it's just Mason Graham, that's
not
tough.
happy with it.
No, that's bad. But if it's Graham and an offensive tackle, it's a little bit better. But I would rather offensive tackle and Genty, offensive tackle and receiver, offensive tackle and Ty Warren. All those are better.
I agree with you. I just wonder if there's a school of thought out there and fans who agree with, we'll keep building on the defense, win games on defense. Drake May should be able to figure it out on offense, win games on defense. By the way, he has Genty 5, Will Campbell 6, Membu 7, Walker 8, Shadur at 9, Michael Williams at 10. That's the latest at NFL.com. And a mock draft Monday here on Jones and Keefe.
Does he have Dart? I'm scrolling through it. I don't think he has Dart in the first round.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where he had Dart. Does he have him at 26? I thought I saw Dart in there. Maybe not.
I don't think so. So he is down on quarterbacks. He has only 2 in the top 10.
And I think a lot of what you're reading is, Shadur at the minimum is dropping. The question is how far, and is he dropping below Jackson Dart? So you can jump in here, 617-779-7937. Let's take some calls. Eric's in Wakefield. What's up, Eric?
Hey, guys. 2 things, one on the draft and one with the Red Sox first base problem. I'll ask you guys, and then I'll listen to what you have to say. First thing is, don't you think if the Jets got you to a Sanders, and he turned out to be really, really good, it looks like egg in the Giants' face being 2 New York-based teams. That's one.
Okay.
And the second thing is, you guys played baseball, and always the best athlete pretty much going through high school was a shortstop, correct?
Pretty much.
Sure.
I mean, I played center field. But
yeah, correct. But I'm 62, and it changed over the years.
No, I get your point.
What's the question, Eric? What's the question?
So my second thing is, there's only one thing Tristan Cassius would do better than Maya playing first base, if you put a glove on him at first base, is hit more home runs. That's it.
Okay, so he wants Meyer at first base.
I'm not there yet.
Me neither.
I'm not. I want Meyer up with the big club, and if they keep scuffling, you got to find a place for him.
Well, but we keep saying he's going to get in because Trevor Story's going to get hurt. Story's been their best hitter for the last week.
He's been really good.
So, I mean, give Story his due. I still think he's going to get hurt, and Meyer's position will get sorted out. I'm not moving him to first base. Neil is in Maine on our Bruins conversation. Go ahead, Neil.
Hey, guys. Great show. I love listening to you. Like I told your screener, I go up and down the country. I live in a van, and if it wasn't for the Odyssey, I couldn't listen to this great station.
Well, there you go.
Very
it's a ringing endorsement for the app.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Neil.
Yeah, man. So I landed home in Maine. I'm in Bailey Island, Maine. And the whole thing with the Bruins, I was thinking about it for a while this morning when I heard it on the morning show.
Right.
I think what's going to be happening is I think they're going to fire Sweeney.
Okay.
They want to get rid of Sweeney. And Cam Neely is a very loyal, honest guy throughout the years with his contracts with the Bruins and everything else. He stood right by him. So I think Sweeney's going to get fired, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's a 2-for-1 deal, and Cam Neely is upset and he doesn't like this plan, and he's going to resign.
Oh, he resigns.
So
Sweeney out and he resigns. So, Neil, can I think we have some questions just about what's going on here, so it's a good take. You're when you say you're back home in Maine, you're in the van? Where are you in Maine? You're in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a van. I work at the Driftwood Inn in Bailey Island, and we haven't opened up yet. So I got up here a little while, 10 days early. So I'm going to be in my van for the next 10 days as well.
What's the setup in the van look like, Neil? What's the setup looking like? Like a big kind of like rug back there, or what does it look like?
Waterbed?
Yeah, I have a little rug. It's a little van. It's like almost a form of a Waltham little mini apartment.
Oh, it's like Waltham.
Love that. Yeah, on wheels.
Sounds like that's where Jaron Durant. We found out in the clubhouse. That's where Jaron Durant lives. You're living like Durant.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go.
this past winter, guys, I was listening to you right now on the beaches of Key West.
Wow.
Brag.
So how about that? Well, Neil, good stuff.
That's great, Neil.
We appreciate you listening to us all up and down the East Coast in the van. Good stuff.
Yeah. Well, all the way up to Vegas, as a matter of fact.
Vegas, nice.
It's probably the best plug.
Sick brag, bro.
Best plug for the Odyssey. I've heard in a long time.
I've never.
he's not.
How dare you?
That's pretty good.
I've never.
Know wherever
heard,
he goes.
I've
all he
never
needs
heard
is
such a plug for the Odyssey.
his van and the Odyssey app. He could go all over the country. See all these
that?
great places. Listen to the show. Keep up with the show.
He's living on the beaches in Maine, and it's like Waltham.
Also wanted to get his take on Jordan being Miss Maine. He'd probably be. I don't know if he's thrilled with that.
Next time,
Take
Neil.
a lot of pride in that.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. No, next time. Don't be a stranger.